Good Vibes is a styling company, but it's a styling company that is not like any other. It's not based on trends or anything like that. It is purely based to boost people's self-esteem and confidence. Because we believe at Good Vibes that when you look good and you love what you're wearing, you give off a glow of confidence. And we just really want everyone to feel empowered and confident. And I think fashion is one of the main factors for that. Because I think when you look in the mirror and you're like, yeah, like I look good, you give that off to the world, like you give that energy off to the world. Whereas when you're not really feeling your outfit or you got a pimple or whatever, you feel a bit more like, oh no, like don't look at me kind of thing. And that's what we want to help people feel. We want them to like look in the mirror every day and be like, yeah, do you know what, I look good, and like carry that off into the world. Yeah. So I've always been a creative person, like from such a young age, like drawing and painting, like being in nursery and always being on like the arts and craft table and things like that. And like since probably like being able to actually form sentences, I was telling my mum like what I wanted to wear and stuff like that. Like even though it wasn't always good choices that I made, it was a lot of like Disney princess dresses and Wellington boots with Disney princess dresses and jumpers on underneath the dress. So not an ideal look, but I was always telling my mum that I wanted this and I wanted to wear that. So it's kind of always been like something inside of me, I guess, that's like wanted to go into that kind of industry. And then when I was 11, I got a like, it's called Top Model book, and basically it's this book where you get like naked models and you draw the clothes on them, and I loved it. It was like the best gift I ever got, so I was like really into that. And then I took that forward into my studies and I did textiles, so I was into a lot of like designing the clothes, like the more creative aspect. But then when I took my gap year and I worked in retail, I was like, actually maybe I don't want to go into the more creative side and do more of like the businessy PR stuff instead. So I guess that's kind of like how it all started. My go-to item is definitely these boots, my knee-high boots. I wear them like nearly all the time. They just give me so much confidence. Like the way they like make a little sound when I walk, I just feel like so powerful in them. So originally I wanted to call it Look Good, Feel Good, but I felt like that was quite a bit of like a long-winded name, and there was also another company called Look Good, Feel Good, so we won't mention them. But anyway, so I liked that, and I use that quite a bit like as a slogan. Like when I describe the brand, I say like it's to boost confidence, like a look good, feel good kind of thing. And then I saw this tattoo. It was like an article on like the cutest tattoos, something random on Facebook, you know, as you do. And it was like the top 10 cutest tattoos. And I saw this tattoo that said Good Vibes. And I was like, oh, I really want that tattoo. I don't have a tattoo at all, so. But I was like, I love that. And then it just kind of like, it really captures everything that I'm going for. Like I did think positive vibes, but it's so hard to be positive when you get so many knockdowns and you're not feeling good about yourself. So I think you can't always be positive, but you can always like give off a good vibe. Like you can always try and be happy. Like people say that, what is it, like even when you're feeling sad, if you start laughing, like if you fake laugh, then you actually start laughing, because actually fake laughing is kind of ridiculous. So it's kind of like you can make yourself happy. So that's kind of like why I decided. I just felt like it captured everything I wanted for the brand. I have big plans for Good Vibes. Like I want to make it more like a lifestyle brand, so incorporate fitness, beauty, grooming, like make it really like not just fashion based. I did start off with that because that is my specialist area and that's what I know. So to bring in the lifestyle aspect of it with the fitness, I would need to hire people, and obviously at the moment I can't do that. So it's just me. But I also want to get like a space for people to come. So like hopefully have like a cafe or something where we can have like these talks, like so I can have more talks and more events and more workshops, and just like for people to chill out, and like just like a safe space, like where people like can feel like themselves and just hang out and have fun and not feel that they've got to like go to Starbucks and be like a basic white bitch. But no, don't. But you know what I mean, like you like when you go to certain cafes you feel like you have to fit in there, whereas I want Good Vibes to just be like, oh, like you come, you can do work, you can knit, you can bring your own stuff to do, and there's also like, you know, just good time, like proper like community. Yeah, there's just like so much negativity and stuff, and I just feel like I want to make the world more positive, and even if that's just a handful of people, like making them feel better about themselves and less anxious and just feeling good, and like to know that like, yeah, stuff isn't great at the moment, but like we can make a change kind of thing.